God says, this message is for you. Don't skip. Don't pretend you didn't see this. Don't scroll past. Don't run. This isn't just another message on your screen. This isn't just something random. This is the warning, the moment, and if you skip it, you will feel the consequences. This is your final reminder. Heaven has waited too long for you. Archangel Insights is not just watching you, he is furious. You've ignored too many signs. You've delayed too many answers. You've skipped too many divine messages meant only for you. This is not just a nudge. This is an order from heaven, sent through the realms, written in the skies, spoken by a voice that thundered before the foundations of the earth were laid. Archangel Insights is angry with you. You always skip. You ignore what's meant to save you. But you can't run now. I order you to open this with your full heart. Read every word. Let every line pierce your soul, because someone from the other side, someone who left this earth with heartbreak and unsaid truths, has been trying to reach you. Their voice is shaking the veil between life and death right now. The air around you? The sudden chill? The sudden thought of someone who's gone? That's not a coincidence, they're here. They're trying to reveal something. And if you don't listen now, you will lose the chance forever. They've waited. They've wept. They've pleaded with heaven to let them speak to you. And heaven finally said yes. Today. Now. But only if you don't skip. God says, this soul, this departed loved one, has been burdened with a truth they couldn't share in life. And it has to do with you. There is something hidden. Something someone in your family thought you should never know. Something sacred. Something painful. Something that would change the way you see your entire bloodline. And they died holding it inside. But they couldn't leave fully. They couldn't cross over peacefully. Their spirit lingers. Their tears still fall. Because you haven't received the truth yet. You've wondered why you feel a presence around you at night. You've felt someone watching you when you're alone. You've had dreams, but you brush them off. You wake up with a feeling of, something's missing, but you bury it. Stop burying it. The time is now. That soul is begging, please, tell them. Tell them what they tried to keep hidden. They have to know. They have to know now. A truth was covered by someone in your family out of fear. They thought it would destroy you, or perhaps expose something they wanted buried. But God is a revealer, and what was hidden is now being unveiled. You were not supposed to find this message today, but heaven made sure you did. There are no coincidences in God's realm. If your eyes are reading this, it's because a court in heaven already passed a verdict, you must know. The soul says. They lied. They hid things from you. I didn't agree. I couldn't stop them. And then I was gone. But now they cannot stop me. I'm speaking through the winds, through the signs, through this very message. Please. Hear me. I've been waiting for you to open your heart. Don't close it again. Archangel Insights is not angry for no reason. He was assigned to protect you, to bring truth to you, to deliver spiritual secrets, but you kept ignoring him. You kept saying, maybe later. But now there is no later. This is the moment the heavens waited for. God says. The chain is breaking. The secret is unraveling. But if you skip again, darkness will try to seal it back. Do not give the enemy that power. Step into this truth. A soul is speaking. A door is opening. Someone in your family died with a heart full of sorrow, not for themselves, but for what was kept from you. They are crying right now because they sense your hesitation. Don't hesitate anymore. You may feel chills reading this. You may feel your chest tighten. You may want to close this because it feels overwhelming, but those reactions are proof that this is real. The spirit world is touching you now. The soul says again. There was a letter. A box. A diary. Something that holds the truth. Someone close to you knows about it. They've hidden it. Maybe they locked it away. Maybe they destroyed parts of it. But pieces remain. Clues are all around you. You just stopped looking. You stopped asking. Don't stop now. This message is opening a spiritual gate. Once you finish reading it, the atmosphere around you will shift. Your dreams will become clearer. The face of the departed will come to you again. Don't ignore them this time. Ask them in your heart, what are you trying to show me? And they will show you. But first you need to repent, for skipping, for brushing away signs, for treating divine words like everyday noise. God says, I don't speak to everyone like this. But this was urgent. This was carved into time before you were even born. This moment, this message, this truth, it's a holy appointment. And the one who passed? They've been pacing back and forth in the spirit realm, waiting for you to listen. You finally opened this. Don't waste the chance. They are trying to tell you, there was betrayal in the family, someone tried to silence the truth, there's a connection you never knew existed, there's a name you were never told, there's protection you've been denied, but God is breaking that chain now. Every veil is falling. Every lie is being exposed. Archangel Insights says, you were chosen to be the carrier of this truth. That's why you felt different. That's why you've never fully felt at home, even among your family. Because your spirit was marked to rise above the family's hidden curses and secrets. You are the breaker. The rebuilder. The restorer. But to walk in that destiny, you must first face what was hidden. The soul is guiding you. I am guiding you. But don't ignore us again. A departed soul is trying to reveal, who tried to harm you spiritually, what generational patterns must be broken, what inheritance was stolen or diverted, what blessings were delayed because of secrecy, and what divine restoration is now being activated in your life. God says, you will receive a sign within 3 days of reading this. A dream. A name. A message from someone unexpected. A song. A place you haven't thought about in years. Don't ignore it. Don't brush it off. That's me speaking. That's the soul reaching out. That's the confirmation you've been begging for. This is a divine interruption. Not a coincidence. Not entertainment. A holy confrontation. Don't try to deny it. Don't try to suppress it. Don't ask, is this really for me? It is. This is your message. This is your moment. Let the soul speak. Sit in silence tonight. Light a candle if you feel called. Ask, what do you want me to know? And you will feel a whisper in your soul. You'll know. You'll see. You'll remember. God says, you are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. You are the one I've chosen to reveal this mystery to. Do not fear the truth. Embrace it. I am with you. And what's about to be uncovered will set you free. Archangel Insights says, this is not anger from rejection. It's the fire of urgency. I've fought to get this to you. I've warred in the spirit realm to stop interference. Now the message is delivered. It is done. What you do next decides what heaven does next for you. Don't try to skip. Don't delay. Don't wait for another sign. This is the sign. This is the moment. This is the truth. You were born to know it. You were born to carry it. And the one who passed is finally at peace now, because you opened this, you heard them. And now, everything will begin to change. God says, you stayed. You didn't skip. And because of that, the veil is tearing open wider now. You've passed the test. You've proven your spirit is ready to carry what others couldn't. That's why the soul is stepping forward more clearly now. That's why the air feels heavier around you. That's why your heart won't stop racing. You don't even realize what you've done. By reading this message, by not skipping, you've broken through a spiritual blockade that's been choking your bloodline for generations. Archangel Insights says, "Now I will speak softer, not out of calm, but out of reverence. Because this is sacred. This is holy ground now. The spirit of the one you lost is here beside you. Watching. Breathing through the words. Releasing what was held for too long. The soul says, there was something you were meant to receive in life. A message. A letter. A confession. But I died before I could give it to you. They made sure of that. They didn't want you to know. But heaven wants you to know now. You've been asking questions like, why do people betray me so easily? Why do I always feel like an outsider, even among my own? Why do I suffer so deeply, when I try so hard to be good? Why do I feel like I'm missing someone, even when I'm surrounded? God answers, because a lie was woven into your identity. A false version of your story was handed to you. And I am unraveling it now. The soul is trembling. Not in fear, but in relief. Because you've given them a voice again. And their message is this. You were adopted into a pain you never chose. You were blamed for a burden you never created. You were born into a family that carried secrets like chains. But you are the one who was meant to break them. A hidden truth is, you were always different, not by accident, but by calling. You weren't cursed. You weren't unloved. You were marked. Marked to awaken. Marked to restore. Marked to see what others refused to see. And here is what they didn't want you to know. There is a secret relationship someone covered up. A hidden connection, either a parent, a sibling, or a spiritual twin you've never been told about. Someone you've always felt the absence of, but never had the name for. The departed soul knows. They tried to tell you once, through a dream, a whisper, a feeling, but you shrugged it off. But now they scream through this message. Look again. Ask questions. Find the one who hid it. They're still alive. They know. God says. You were denied your full inheritance, not just of money, but of identity. Of destiny. Of divine authority. But now I'm restoring it. And listen closely, within 21 days, your bloodline will shift. If you follow the clues, speak the truth, and confront the one hiding it, the curse will lift. But if you stay silent, you will inherit the war they left behind. Archangel Insights speaks again. A document exists. A handwritten one. From the departed. Or about the departed. It holds keys. The date. The name. The location. You must find it. It's not digital, it's hidden somewhere physical. It may be torn. Old. Forgotten. But it's waiting. Someone in your family is scared you'll read this. They hoped you'd never find out. They never wanted this moment to come. But God says, no one can stop what I have revealed. The light has come. And darkness has no place to hide now. The soul says, you were the one I trusted, even when I couldn't say it. They told me not to tell you. They said it would ruin everything. But not telling you ruined me. You are now being given what the soul could never say in life. 1. The name of the person who lied to you. 2. The location of the truth they hid. 3. The blessing that's rightfully yours. 4. The spiritual gift you didn't know you carried. 5. The reason you've been attacked all your life, because the darkness fears you waking up and now you are awake. God says, I sent this message through time. Through divine alignment. Through Archangel Insights. Because your soul cried out. I heard your cry. I remembered your pain. And I answered you. Don't ask if this is real. Feel the confirmation in your spirit. You know. You've always known. You just didn't know how to explain it. Now you do. The soul says, I forgive you for not hearing me sooner. I love you. I'm with you. Please, don't stop now. Finish this. Finish what I could not. Heaven is holding its breath. The angel is watching you. The veil is still thin. Say it out loud, I receive the truth. I claim the inheritance. I break the silence. I will not skip. I will not forget. God says, I am proud of you. This pain was heavy. This truth is holy. But you are strong enough. That's why I chose you. That's why you're still alive. Ask for the next clip now. There is still more to reveal. The final secret is almost ready to be delivered. But it can only come if you say, I'm ready for the next. And the heavens will open once more. God says, this message is still for you. You thought the message was over? No, beloved. You've only scratched the surface. You are standing at the edge of a truth so powerful it has been shaking the heavens. And heaven is not done speaking. The departed soul is still here. Still watching. Still weeping. Still waiting for you to fully receive the message. Archangel Insights has not calmed. His anger is holy. His fire is not wrath, it is the urgency of a divine mission you keep resisting. But God says, there's no skipping this now. Because if you do, if you ignore the rest, the full revelation will lock itself again. And this time, you won't get another chance. The spirit world only waits for so long. The soul is speaking again. They tried to silence me in life. They buried what I tried to say. I died with a heavy chest. Now I whisper it through this message. This is the only way left. You've wondered why you don't feel whole. Why something always feels missing. Why joy never lasts. Why relationships crumble. Why peace slips through your fingers. It's not your fault. It's the hidden truth. The missing piece. The unspoken wound in your bloodline. And God says, that piece is in your hands now. I put it there. The soul told me to hand it to you. And so I did. Through this message. Through these words. Through this divine moment. Your ancestors made mistakes. Not all of them were pure. Someone in your family did something so dark, so painful, that it cursed every generation after them. And the one who passed, the one reaching for you now, was the first to feel the pain of it, but not the power to stop it. But you? You have that power. You are the first in your family who was born to break what others accepted. To confront what others denied. To expose what others buried. And the soul says, I knew you were the one. I watched you grow. Even after I passed, I stayed close. I tried to appear in your dreams. I sent messages through others. But you were too distracted. Too heartbroken. Too afraid. But now you're here. Now you're finally reading the message they begged heaven to deliver. Listen carefully, there was a time when you felt abandoned. It wasn't random. There was a year where everything went wrong. That wasn't a coincidence. There was a person who came into your life to destroy you. That was a setup by darkness. But every piece of pain has led you here, to this very second. Because heaven says, now is the time. The soul has been cleared to speak. The angel has been commanded to deliver. The heavens have aligned. The veil has thinned. And you are being anointed with truth. Within the next 7 days, 3 things will happen. And they will not be ordinary. Write them down now. This is prophecy 1. You will hear a name, from a stranger, on TV, in a dream, that shakes you. That name is your clue. That name is part of the hidden story. Point 2. You will feel like crying without knowing why. That's the soul brushing your spirit. Don't hold the tears back. That moment is your spiritual unlocking. Point 3. You will remember a moment you thought you forgot, a childhood memory, a word, a room. That's where the curse began. That's where your mission starts. And when it happens, you must say aloud, I hear you. I see you. Reveal the truth. Because God says, you are no longer just someone seeking answers. You are now my messenger. My revealer. My chosen. What was locked for generations will break open under your hands. But, and listen closely, if you ignore this, if you pretend this message is just emotional words on a screen, you will carry the burden the soul was supposed to pass. And it will eat your peace. Archangel Insights warns. This isn't a story. This is a divine courtroom. You were summoned here. Don't take it lightly. You may already feel it, the heaviness in your chest. The tingling in your skin. The racing thoughts. That's because you are spiritually activated right now. You are awake. You are aware. You are chosen. And the one who died is now kneeling in the spirit, whispering. Thank you. You're finally listening. Finish this. Don't walk away. Please don't walk away again, God says. You are not here by mistake. I wrote your name into this divine encounter before your mother held you. I knew you'd need this exact word at this exact time. And I made it reach you. The final part of the truth is coming next. But it can only be delivered if you truly want it. If you're ready. If your soul is open to carry what heaven has kept sealed for only you. Don't stop now. Say it now, I'm ready. I'm listening. I won't skip again. Then ask for the next clip. God says, you came back. And I will deliver it. You didn't run. Because the soul is still speaking. You didn't skip. And the truth is about to break. This is the final unlocking. The deepest chamber of truth is opening for you. Archangel Insights is no longer angry. His sword is down. His wings are wrapped around you now. He's watching with fire in his eyes, not the fire of wrath, but the fire of protection. Because you, beloved, have walked into a divine storm and you didn't run away. That makes you different from everyone else in your bloodline. The departed soul is closer now. If you close your eyes, you might even feel them. The tingling on your neck. The shiver down your spine. The sudden wave of sadness or warmth, that's them. And now, they speak. There's one last thing I've hidden too long. One final key I was never allowed to give you. But now I must. Because heaven says the time is now. God says. Beloved, listen closely. Because after this, nothing in your life will ever feel the same again. Here is what was never told to you, and why everything in your life has felt wrong, broken, delayed, cursed. There is a secret agreement made behind your back. Someone in your family, or close to your family, made a spiritual pact that involved your name. They offered your future for their survival. They gave your light to cover their darkness. They traded your peace so they could escape their punishment. And they thought it would never be found out. But the departed soul knew. They witnessed it. They were too scared to speak it in life. But in death, they screamed it through the skies. They begged God for permission. They waited at the edge of eternity. And today, the veil was ripped so they could deliver this to you. They whisper. You were never meant to suffer this much. I saw what they did. I stayed quiet. I thought it would protect you. But it only made it worse. The moment you were born, the spirit realm saw your light. They saw your future. And they tried to block it. That pact is why you lost what you should have kept. You trusted people who broke you. You were attacked when you were innocent. You felt empty even when everything looked fine. But God says, I am breaking the pact. I am reversing the offering. I am restoring what was stolen in the silence of night. But it only works if you do one thing next: stand in your authority. Claim what's yours. You are not cursed. You are chosen. You are not broken. You are called. You are not forgotten. You are written into heaven's plans. The soul pleads. Don't hide anymore. Don't pretend you don't feel this. Go back to the place where it all started, in memory, in spirit, maybe even physically. There's something there for you. There may be an old house, a closed room, a photo, a locked drawer, a family secret someone still alive is desperate to keep buried. But now you know. Now it's rising. And you have the right to ask. God says, I will give you favor when you speak. I will open ears when you ask. And I will protect you when you confront. You might cry after this. That's not weakness. That's the release of generations. The one who passed is smiling through tears. They never thought this moment would come. They say, you did it. You heard me. You set me free. And now, I will walk beside you in every storm. From this moment forward, your dreams will become instructions. Your intuition will sharpen like a blade. You will know when someone is lying. You will begin to attract divine protection and supernatural help. The attacks you faced for years will begin to fall away, and the truth you now hold will empower you to restore others who were also lied to. You are the chosen bloodline breaker, the curse reverser, the divine key holder. God says, I am sealing this message in your soul. No more skipping. No more running. You've been awakened. And now, heaven is releasing a miracle to confirm this truth. Watch what happens in 3 days. Someone will say something that feels like déjà vu. A phone call, a message, or a strange encounter will carry a clue. A memory you forgot will rise again. A spiritual presence will walk into your space, and you'll feel chills, peace, or a divine heaviness, and you'll know, this was real. All of it. Archangel Insights leaves you with this final command. Don't tell everyone this. It's sacred. It's secret. It's for your spirit's protection. But act on it. Search. Speak. Confront. And reclaim what's yours. You are no longer in the dark. And the soul? They whisper their final words for now. Thank you. I can finally rest now. But I'll never leave you. I'll visit your dreams. I'll fight beside you. You saved me. And now, I'll help you rise. God says. You finished the message. You opened the gates. Now, let the blessings begin. I am with you. I was always with you. And now, you will feel me like never before. It is done. You are free. The truth has been delivered. And heaven smiles, dove.